Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have a pretty important topic. That of this one thing is what guarantees you success or will break you to become a millionaire. This is the biggest cheat code. Now some of you guys are right away thinking, same video, the index market, real estate, building a business, building yourself, investing in you, blah blah blah. Those are 100% very, very, very important. However, the one biggest cheat code in life is either who you marry or who you choose to build with, because I know not everybody believes in marriage. However, I believe that if you marry somebody and you work as a team, that becomes the biggest cheat code in life. Take me for instance, started working my professional job making about 55,000. Now that's not a lot in today's standards. Don't get me wrong. If you're listening to this and you make 25, of course it's a lot. Not trying to be presumptuous or disrespectful to you, but 55k doesn't make any money. At the time, my wife started working similar position as me, making 60k. Now you can see how the ball is rolling. We're over 100k now. At the time we have any kids. That was huge. That's the first step. You marry somebody who also had goals, wanted to better themselves. Okay, very simple thing. The second best thing is make sure that their goals align with yours. If you guys are both pulling in different directions, it's not gonna work. The average, divorce in America is 40 to 45%. That's freaking high. I mean, as if I was to tell you, hey, you got 40 or 45% of not finishing school, you'd be like, whoa, like that's pretty high. Or 40 to 5% of losing these $10,000 at the stock market, most people would be like, nah, I'm good. So you gotta look at divorce as that. It's a huge commitment, but the biggest cheat code in life. Now, you may be saying, well, why? Why? Because when you're building a business, you need that special person to help you on those down days. If you have kids, you need to make sure the other person abides by the idea of, hey, we're building. Now, another reason why I believe it's a cheat code is, okay, you don't see eye to eye with everything, not just money related, whatever religion, but divorce is expensive. And I believe the median cost of divorce in the US is around 7,000 per ChatGPT. But we're not talking about how much the actual process. We're talking about everything that comes with it. If you build houses, boom, 50% goes to someone else. If you have alimony, that's a big chunk of money. Remember, the person you marry is not the person you're divorcing. That's something I learned a long time ago. So be very picky. If you're in your 20s right now and you're listening to this, if that girl is super attractive or that guy is super attractive, but he has one or two red flags, you gotta walk away with that. You gotta build your self-esteem and confidence to know that looks will vanish. It's not a question of when, where, how. They will vanish. But having somebody with the positive mindset, working together, trying to build a better future. In a perfect world, being frugal will be better, but hey, things happen. Welcome to the cheat code.